journey to a fantastic realm of magic and wonder, where a young hero strives against ancient evil. Lead him on a perilous quest to restore an amulet of great power and defeat the dark sorcerer who rules the land. Come to a world of wizards and demons, of bright steel and dark magic, of heroic deeds and base treacheries. Thayer's Quest. The fantasy is yours.
Thayer's Quest, a halcyon fantasy adventure.
A History of the Five Kingdoms. This is a story about greed, about unbridled ambition and power lust, and the disaster resulting from those faults. This is the history of the land. In the days far past, the elder kings ruled the land. Not much is remembered of those times, but the empty castles, the fallen temples, the lost grandeur of their cities haunt our legends. From their citadel in the lost city of Al-Katesh, the elder kings ruled with unsurpassed wisdom. They were an old race, with knowledge and skill to control magic. Yet despite their great power, they could not prevent the waning of their race. So their knowledge would not pass from the world, the elder kings established the Order of the White Wizards, wise men and women from the five kingdoms chosen for their wisdom and potential. The elder kings taught them much of true magic, including their greatest achievement, how to make objects through which the most powerful energies could be focused. The elder kings announced that one wizard would be chosen to lead the High Council of White Wizards. To this wizard, this archmage, would be given all the knowledge of the elder kings, as well as the hand, the amulet that was the source and focus for all magic. All then looked to the brothers, Quode and Sorcerball. They were the most powerful of the White Wizards, though most felt Quode was the wisest of the two. No one was more aware of Quode's reputation than Sorcerball. Though Quode always spoke of his brother as an equal, Sorcerball chafed whenever he heard Quode's name spoken before his own. Suddenly he knew how he could prove he was the equal of Quode. If he were to be made the High Council Archmage, ruler of the five kingdoms, everyone would forever remember the name of Sorcerball. The fire built in him. He began to study dark forces and learned much that was evil and strong. Sorcerball moved from Al-Katesh and carved out the empty caverns in Shadowin, near the Barren Lands. There he dealt with the dark powers, not realizing he sold a part of himself with each bit of knowledge bought in the shadows. All he could see was power. All he could think of was power, until its image became a chasm of desire too deep ever to be filled. His brother was a hated enemy, a thief, an insect to be squashed. No one mattered, not family, not friend. The only thing that existed was the aggrandizement of Sorcerball, the name of Sorcerball, and his dealings were hidden from all. In the 7th year of the season of the West Moon, the elder kings gathered all wizards, all rulers, all who would come to watch. At dawn, the announcement was made. Quode would rule as the Archmage. The tumult from the crowd shook the towers and domes of Al-Katesh. Everyone was bent on celebration, but Sorcerball waited. There were feasts and street parades. Over the next few days, Quode chose his High Council, and shared with Sorsabal as much information and learning as he could, trying to ease the agony he saw in his brother's stiff smile. Then, on the fourth night of celebration, the dark powers gathered in Shadowin, behind the Ishtar gates. There they waited for Sorsabal's command. People exhausted themselves celebrating. No guard stood at the four gates into the city. No one was ready for anything but peace. And so Sorsabal's forces swept into the city of Alcatesh. It is said that Quode met his brother in the midst of the broken domes, where the starlight showed sadly through the holes in the ceiling. Quode's dark eyes seemed darker, clouded by betrayal. For as legend says, Sorsabal's treachery struck hardest at Quode by coming from his brother. No one recorded what passed in that meeting with brother facing brother, the dark powers gathered behind the one and the other standing alone. But Quode was not heard from again. He was not killed, however, for later there came stories from those few who traveled in the far reaches and beyond that a wizard, tall and dark and sad, was building a castle hidden in Shadowin, that an abyss of time had been created, and that in the castle, sealed behind the doors, Quode parted the one hand, the amulet which ruled the kingdoms. That was what Sorsabal wanted most from Quode, for with it none could withstand him. To prevent Sorsabal's dark power from possessing it, Quode struck the hand into 5 relics and concealed them. Sorsabal's vengeance was bloody. To the last, the survivors of the great race of the Elder Kings were killed. To the last one but one. For among the Elder Kings was a child not old enough for battle. This child was a girl named Siobhan, and she was given to the Sea Dwellers before the battle that she might live and preserve the memory of the Elder Kings. After the battle, Siobhan was hidden in the Sea Dwellers' pavilion, and there she lived for many hundreds of years, for the Elder Kings were a long-lived race. And Sorsabal searched for her always, for it is said in the moment of his victory, a prophecy came to Sorsabal that he would die by the hand of the last Elder King. Siobhan knew of Sorsabal, but could not leave the sea pavilion in search of the relics. She knew she would be found if she traveled, and she thought she was safe with the Sea Dwellers. The Queen of Iskar, who had just married a new king, was a friend of the Sea Dwellers. She learned of Sorsabal's plans and warned Siobhan, but her husband, Torlok, was corrupted by the power in Shadowin. He poisoned the queen, imprisoned her daughter, and seized the throne. Siobhan fled Iskar. She traveled across the desert that Sorsabal had made of isles and came to the peaceful kingdom of Wygard. There she met the villager Alconred, who fell in love with her. In a year they had a son, and Wygard seemed far from Sorsabal's influence. Sorsabal could not be still. The longing for power still pushed him. His flesh rotted, his body bent. But he lived on, creating an illusory body that much resembled his brother. He sought control in every kingdom. He wanted the hand of power long hidden by Quode. He began to search even further, sending the Black Magician as his emissary, searching for the relics, searching for the last of the Elder Kings. Siobhan knew nothing of this until she heard from several villagers that the Black Magician wanted to know her whereabouts. From legend, she knew of the hand and of Sorsabal's burning desire for it, and she knew intuitively the danger to her child. But Alconred had one hope. He had heard vague rumors of one white wizard who had escaped the carnage at Alcatesh. Perhaps the old man in the forest was he, the old man called Druce. This happened many years ago. It is not known if Siobhan and Alconred found Druce, or if indeed if Druce was the last white wizard. Perhaps even now he is training Thayer, preparing him to find the relics of Quode and break the iron grip of Sorsabal. Thus ends the first book of the scribe Edwine's treatise, focused on magic.
last of your race. Farewell.
No, Sorceable. There is one who will come in time, come to destroy you.
Find him.
Enough. So the high race of the Elder Kings passed from the world, destroyed by Sorceable the Twisted. Before the last battle, the Elder Kings established the Order of the White Wizards, of whom I am the last. The wisest and most powerful was our leader, Quode. This amulet is called the Hand, given to Quode by the Elder Kings. Through it, the most powerful magic could be focused. Foreseeing the end, Quode protected the power of the Elder Kings by creating the 5 relics from the amulet. He concealed one relic in each of the 5 kingdoms, for he knew that one day the last of the bloodline of the Elder Kings would come to challenge the might of Sorceable. Quode is gone, but the one who will come remains.
I am ready.
Sorceable is searching for the relics and for you. His power grows while the old magic fades.
Try me. I will find the relics and rejoin them to make the Hand of Quode.
I have tried 22 apprentices over the years, and they have all died. But they were not of the race of the Elder Kings. I will try you. Cast a traveling spell and you will have your final test before I send you against Sorceable and his allies of darkness. Thayer, choose an exit quickly or fail this test of magic. You have failed, Thayer. Thayer, choose an exit quickly or fail this test of magic. You are my last hope to find the relics of Quode and renew the magic that grows old as I do. But until you hold the relics, be cautious in your use of magic. It can turn against you.
I understand, Druce.
I can only give you this pouch, which holds my last 3 spells. A spell of understanding, of seeing, and a spell of release. Once you use these spells, they are forever gone. Now, choose where in the kingdom of Wygard you wish to begin. The village of Glendo, where once you lived. The haunted waterfalls. Or the Eldritch Forest.
You stand healed of what ails. Travel far. Overlook no source of help. Both are bound to crystal, but dark enchantment holds it best. So you must use your magic to release this spell of rest. The waters have healed you. They are the only source of healing for many miles. By going to the waterfall, you can be healed of all that ails you.
You are the Dryads?
Yes, and we know of your quest. Quote was our friend, and we offer you the help of our wood elf staff.
Ho, fellow!
Who are you?
Nigel the Huntsman. I know much of these woods. For example, I know that the Crystal of Lothar will enable you to overcome the familiars. Come back sometime and I'll share a story with you.
Greetings, friends of Quode.
Again, we offer this staff. It can help you find what you seek. Take this staff to the fairy circle in the forest and give it to the fairies.
Go away. Strangers are welcome.
My son was your age when he learned that the coal fire, which burns on the marsh waste, can destroy the land wares.
Curse this blinding fog. I wish Druce had shown me how to control weather.
The cold fire, like other elements of magic, is bound to this spot by a returning spell.
That's why it's here again. I feel weak. Curse this blinding fog. I wish Druce had shown me how to control weather. I can't see to step. Whoa! Ah! Curse this blinding fog. I wish Druce had shown me how to control weather.
The cold fire, like other elements of magic, is bound to this spot by a returning spell.
That's why it's here again. Curse this blinding fog. I wish Druce had shown me how to control weather.
Get the crystal.
Go ahead.
You can get it.
Touch it.
Touch it.
Get it.
Get the crystal.
Get it.
Get it. The crystal.
The wizard Lothar infused this with the last of his powers. Nigel the huntsman knows best how to use these powers in Wygard.
A note from another apprentice. The crystal of Lothar was hidden in the rocks by the Black Magician.
What? You again? I told you to go away.
I can only tell you that I've heard legends of a golden chalice kept in the kingdom of Iskar.
Can you help me?
In the castle of crystal, behind bronze is knowledge, behind crystals is magic, and blackness leads to death.
Ho, fellow!
Nigel!
I once held the second relic, the hunting horn, for a long time after Quode was gone. Now, Felden, the keeper of the clouds, holds it. That's all my story, lad. Good day.
I've heard that kind of singing before. The fairies must be here.
You have returned that which will give us shielding from Sorsabal. Therefore, we now show you the Castle of Crystal. Goodbye, friend.
Familiars! The fairies have deserted this place. Familiars!
The talisman scepter rules the people in the Kingdom of Isles. With it, you can ask for their help. The Black Mace is the first relic and enables you to take the crown of Weirden.
All of the land will look like this if the relics are not restored.
Ho, fellow!
Nigel!
I once held the second relic, the hunting horn, for a long time after Quode was gone. Now, Feldon, the keeper of the clouds, holds it. That's all my story, lad. Good day.
Leave Wygard, Thayer. The Guild Lords are tools of the Black Magician, who is Sorcebal's ally.
Flee across the marsh waste and into Isles.
I talked to you earlier.
Yes, and it's worth my life to be seen with you. I've heard that the Castle of Crystal is guarded by familiars, creatures of the Black Magician. Ask Nigel how to get past them. What? You again? I told you to go away.
I can only tell you that I've heard legends of a golden chalice kept in the kingdom of Iskar.
Wind flurries. I feel so drained.
By my hand, I heal you of all illness. The people of the dunes hold a great treasure. Good day.
Why, thank you. Wait!
Your name is Thayer, isn't it?
How do you know?
The old know things. things like, oh, that you will have to search for a hedge maze, like the one I once saw in this car.
Wind flurries. I feel so drained.
I heal you again and advise you to seek out the Amazons of the Oasis. They will help you if you can prove yourself.
Wait, what do you mean? Wait!
You've come back, eh?
I could use more of your wisdom.
It was foreseen long ago that the relic from Wygard could rid the Temple of Sorsable's evil influence.
Wind flurries. I feel so drained. Are you the people of the dunes? I mean no harm to you.
Words deceive. Show us proof that you mean well.
If you want help, go someplace else. Someplace far away. We have our own to care for. Now leave. You are brave to return, so I'll give you some advice. Stay away from the sands near the moving dunes. Now leave. You show the scepter that rules this kingdom. Therefore, accept this bow. Take it and use it at the entrance of the hedge maze of the Elder Kings.
Thayer, be cautious. Bandits who will steal everything you carry roam the rocky desert area.
You want proof of my good intentions again, don't you?
You must prove. Quickly!
Thayer, the talisman scepter will aid you. It was stolen from Falworth by the monks at the Temple of Sibar.
You want proof of my good intentions again, don't you?
You must prove. Quickly!
Is this the proof you want?
Welcome, ruler of Isles. Our hearts and our tents are open to you.
Thank you. I'm honored by your gift.
Stay and feast with us then, ruler of Isles.
Do you know anything about magic? About the relics of Quode?
Our legends speak of a kingdom called Shadowin. There in the empty caverns, it's said to be the knowledge of how to use the great onyx seal.
Wizard, not all of us are under Sorcible's influence. Look hard. There is knowledge hidden here.
You have meddled in things beyond your grasp, apprentice of Druce. Apprentice, your foolish interference will cost your life.
Go away! Please enter. Another wizard. Your kind stole the golden chalice from me.
I didn't
I
steal.
give you until the sands run out. Bring back my chalice and the horn is yours. Now choose. Thieving magical curse. Please enter. Well, have you brought me my chalice?
I'd think that...
I gave you until the sands run out. Bring back my chalice or be gone, wizard. Now choose.
Only with the orb of Quod can the coins be obtained.
Are you the scribe, Edwine? I read your work on magic.
You lost? Follow the coast and you'll get back to Isles.
Druce, I need more help.
Alita, the rightful ruler of Iskar, can help you.
Who are you?
Do not be alarmed. We offer no violence, only the advice not to deal with Tolak's wizards. They are powerful and evil. The silver wheat, the harvest of the Elder Kings, grows on the last battlefield.
What does the sign read? To Isles.
Thayer, the talisman scepter will aid you. It was stolen from Falworth by the monks at the Temple of Sibar.
The people of the dunes. I wonder how friendly they'll be this time.
Ruler of Isles, the Black Magician has created a trap.
It looks like an oasis, but it's deadly magic.
Come with us to our camp. You will be safe there.
Welcome. We celebrate a holy day. Stay and feast with us.
What more can you tell me of this land and its people?
Be careful, particularly of the monks of Sibar. They make human sacrifices now, so do not go into the darkness in their temple.
Wizard, go to the Lost Mines if you need help, or seek the people of the dunes.
The wraiths of the Elder Kings now haunt the ruins in Iskar. Go and talk to them. Talk to them. Talk to them.
Please enter. Well, have you brought me my chalice?
I'd think that...
I gave you until the sands run out. Bring back my chalice or be gone, wizard. Now choose.
I've done as you asked. Remove your spell.
It's done. What's more, I'll tell you that in the kingdoms of Iskar and the far reaches, you'll find how best to use that hunting horn. Piece of junk. No good for Cumulus. Now, where would you like to go?
In Shadowin, the empty caverns are Sorsable's stronghold.
This is Torlok's palace, you know. And his wizards won't like your coming here. They get very jealous.
How do you know I'm a wizard?
Ha! Who else travels in these hard times?
We gave Quode the power over magic, which was hidden when Sorsable betrayed us.
I am Isin Bey, Grand Master of the maze that you must enter. If you can find the center, you will find the third relic.
Isenbay, where does... He's gone!
The talking rings of Alcatash will tell you how to use the Orb of Quode, if you have the magic to understand them.
Who are you? Stranger, I didn't think anyone was in the maze other than Isenbay.
Only with the enchanted bow can you find the center of the maze. I don't have the bow, but I'll find it.
Isenbay?
Because I sense you have a good heart, I will tell you that the Moonstone Amulet will let you pass safely from Shadowin into the far reaches.
Look to water to find the Chalice of Gold, and to Shadowin for the end of your quest.
You're brave, I'll give you that. Course you'd have to be brave to try what you're trying. Or foolish.
How do you know what I'm trying?
Ha! It's known from here to Shadowin.
Shadowin, the empty caverns are Sorsable's stronghold.
You're brave, I'll give you that. Course you'd have to be brave to try what you're trying. Or foolish.
How do you know what I'm trying?
Ha! It's known from here to Shadowin.
Another do-gooder.
It looks like it's been a while since good was done around here.
I'll bet you've come like the others to slay the king.
Hello,
You're another wizard looking for the relics. Well, you may find where one is if you can make the Tapestry of Seeing in the South Chamber show it to you.
Who do you harp for? Yourself?
I played for Alita the Sad until Torlok married and murdered her mother, the true ruler of Iskar. He was corrupted by the power in Shadowin, but I say too much.
An ancient tapestry, woven with great skill.
So, young pup, you found my chamber's guards? Throw him to the beasts. It will amuse my courtiers. Very nice. Lovely. For your generosity, I'll show you a better way to leave my palace.
The kingdom of Shadowin, beyond the far reaches, is Sorsable's domain.
You're brave, I'll give you that. Course you'd have to be brave to try what you're trying. Or foolish.
How do you know what I'm trying?
Ha! It's known from here to Shadowin.
Look, the wizard's back.
Who are the others you mentioned before?
They were apprentices of Druce. Go and try your magic against them.
Is there anything I can do to help you?
You can help me most by succeeding in your quest. To do that, you'll need the hunting horn. It will allow you to pass by the evil shades outside the Black Keep.
You play well, harpist.
So your father thought, and for his sake I tell you that once you cross into the far reaches, you cannot return until you defeat the evil that feeds on the land, or until you die like your father did.
I've been here before.
You trespass on my hospitality. Now I shall take your life as well as your gold.
He's gone! You!
I'd think you'd be glad to be rid of him.
We are. Now we can release the rightful ruler from the North Chamber.
Use my blade to cross into Shadowin, or to slay those who draw blood from you.
Hedgemay's lies beyond the battlefield of the Elder Kings.
Friend, for your service to me, I tell you that the circlet of the Elder Kings will enable you to get the silver medallion.
My name is Thayer Elkenred, my lady, and your friendship is thanks enough.
Look to water to find the chalice of gold, and to Shadowin for the end of your quest.
The circlet of the Elder Kings can only be obtained when the Black Magician is dead.
You're brave, I'll give you that. Course you'd have to be brave to try what you're trying. Or foolish.
How do you know what I'm trying?
Ha! It's known from here to Shadowin. Look for the Tapestry of Seeing in the Palace of Iskar.
The tapestry? Why? I wish someone would stay around long enough to answer me.
Pay the toll and you may pass.
What toll?
The harvest of the Elder Kings. Pass and be warned that the southern barbarians roam the far reaches. It is a lawless kingdom now.